何外来势力欺负、压迫、奴役我们。谁妄想这样干，必将在14多亿中国人民用血肉铸成的钢铁长城面前碰得头破血流。
强迫有我，其他放弃有我。
You understand that video, right?
Yep.
All right. Gordon?
Yeah.
All right, it says Psalms 108 and 9. It says, Moab is my wash pot.
Mm-hmm.
Over Edom will I cast out my shoe.
Yep.
Now we want to give all the praise and honor and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash.
Double honors to our apostles, elders, great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. You know, today's date is July the 1st, 2021, the year hastening the return of our Lord. And yeah, you know, without further ado, what you just saw right there is yeah, man, these Moabites, man, they're getting, man, they're talking, they're straight up talking shit, man.
Damn.
Towards America, man.
Damn, Moabite talking shit.
Well, it says right here, Moab is my wash pot. What do you do with a wash pot? You clean stuff with it, right?
Yep.
So the Most High is about to use Moab to take part in destroying America, man.
Yep.
And you know, they just expanded their nuclear. They expanded their nuclear program to how they're working on installing 100 more silos.
Yeah, nuclear silos. Yep.
You know. So what does that mean, man?
Yeah, intercontinental missiles, man.
Yep. Intercontinental ballistics missiles. These are the kind of missiles that shoot straight up into the outer atmosphere. And by the way, you know the Earth is not flat because it's about using the word atmosphere. Come on, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's whatever, right?
Yeah, so these intercontinental ballistics missiles, they go out into the outer atmosphere, and then they, they go into outer space, basically, and they ride their intercontinental drift, so they could get over here, over to the other side of the world in an hour, man.
Yeah, yep. And the spirit, I'll read a little bit of the article.
You got it.
It says, China states its goals and justifies its system as to celebrate CCP's, Chinese Communist Party's centenary. All right. On the occasion of the centenary of the Chinese Communist Party on July 1st, President Xi Jinping spelled out Chinese three-point agenda.
That's really your name,
Nah, Xi Jinping. Check out some fun with it, right?
Hella fun, man.
Says three-point agenda, namely to build a modern socialist economy, crush foreign interference in its internal affairs. Or in other words, stop drinking that Babylonian juice, basically, man. You know? And how is this nation gonna start doing that, man? All right, because these nations drunk the cup of Babylon, all right, whether it be their economic systems, their goods, their philosophy, and they see how it started slowly but surely destroying their economy, trying to keep them enslaved. You know, especially with this whole protest that happened in China, right?
Yep.
Like last year, 2 years ago, right? With the students, that was all orchestrated by the CIA, man. You know, in order to what? To bring in some sort of American westernization into the nation, all right? And so hey, these nations, they have powerful enough to say, fuck that shit. We're no longer going to be influenced by your shite, you know. It says a socialist economy crush foreign interference in its internal affairs and smash Taiwan's bid for independence, man. Yep, and we already know what America's the one pretty much pumping up Taiwan to it's pretty much be its own independent state, man. You know. It says
You see them Taiwanese, they're Moabites too, though.
Yep. I mean, again, you know, it's all about territory and money, right?
Yeah.
But you see, Esau, he wants that piece of the pie, man, that slice. And pretty much just like how Russia's pretty much told America that, hey, man, this is the line right here. You can't go to the Ukraine. Ukraine's ours, right?
Yeah.
Same thing with China right now. It's like, hey, no, you can't go to Taiwan. Taiwan's ours.
Yeah.
And pretty soon it's gonna be like, hey, you know what? Never mind. The whole fucking region is ours. Nigga, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
You know, China gonna probably say that in the Southeast Asia Sea, the Pacific. You know, so like I don't know how to really say it, but yeah.
The Pacific Islands. Or?
Yeah, all that whole Pacific. You know,
That's Southeast, Southwest Asia, I think.
Yeah, the Asian Pacific.
Asia Pacific.
Yeah, yep. So speaking at a public meeting in Tiananmen Square, wearing a gray Mao suit. Hey, why not, right? It comes to show you it's all fucking fake, because even, you know, that whole character Mao was also like a Hollywood invention, you know?
Yeah.
So really the elites, but yeah. So Xi hailed China's Marxism with Chinese characteristics for propelling the country toward making it the world's second largest economy. The CCP has changed China's future and destiny, as well as the trend of structure of world's development. Xi is also Secretary General of the CPC, and said, I solemnly declare that through the continuous struggle of the party and our people, we have to achieve the first 100th year goal of building a modernly prosperous society by eliminating absolute poverty. All right. And and through the Spirit, I just want to get this last one right here. It says the Chinese people have never bullied, oppressed, or enslaved the people of other countries. It has never done so in the past, does not do so now, and it will never do so in the future. At the same time, the Chinese people will never allow any outside force to bully or oppress or enslave us. Anyone who tries to do so will be crushed to death.
Yeah, man.
Before the Great Wall of Steel, built with the flesh and blood of over 1.4 billion Moabites. Gene warned, you know. Chinese Moabites, man, through the Spirit.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
So hey, come to show you, man. These nations are, hey, they're drawing that line, man. They're talking mad shite, you know. And who could have? That's funny. It technically could have been Moab.
Moab, yeah. Some guy walked by right now with a hoodie on that says Moab, but you know.
Yeah, the Spirit.
You don't want about him outside.
Yeah, these nations mobbing, man, right now, especially Moab. The Spirit.
You know, nations, they gonna click up and fucking go against America, man.
Yeah, they're like, hey, we got one common enemy,
man.
Yep.
Had enough your bullshit, Esau.
Exactly.
The Edomites. I just got Deuteronomy 32 and 41. It says, if I wet my glittering sword and mine hand take hold on judgment, I will render vengeance to mine enemies and reward them that hate me. Yeah, the Most High is gonna render vengeance unto you Edomites, man. For what you did to his holy people, you blaspheming his holy name. So you know the Most High is going to use all these other nations to to shoot their missiles at America, man. Shoot at her sparing no arrows.
Yeah. Because it's looking all bad, Esau on all sides, man. Because yeah, we don't have an army. We're not really, you know, we live in this country. We just see the day-to-day things that Esau is struggling with. And then that's what we tell these people, man. Like, you think fucking wearing a mask is the worst thing you should be worried about, man?
Yeah, you gotta worry about them. You gotta worry about them Russian troops coming over here, man.
Yep, and then Chinese troops, man. All right, because best believe this government, contrary to your best interest, is actually gonna go into World War III.
World War III, yep.
Yep, against all these nations, man. You know, and that's gonna what? That's gonna bring all kinds of distress upon the Edomite nation, especially America, Babylon the Great, man. You know, and Tawari al-Bashi Mashai.
It says, Joel, the 3rd chapter, verse 9.
Yep.
Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Break up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. It says, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
So the weak, I'm strong, right?
Yep. These other these nations that America has been bullying, man. Now they can finally stand up to this damn devil, man.
That's why I said when we started the show, like, damn, Moab talking mad shit.
Shit, man.
Like, damn.
Like proudly too, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta
seen a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, again, you know, and it started with like with Russia, right? And little by little, hey, well, even the Philippines through Spirit Duterte, why not? Venezuela, all right, through Spirit Cuba, all right, little small nations, you know, through Spirit, hey, slowly but surely, they're talking mad shit against America, man. All right, and again, and I mean, of course, what the hell Cuba can do? What the hell can North Korea do? You know, Iran, you know, technically still struggling over there, right? Hey, but hey, what about China and Russia, man? Hey, they're the main contenders, right? And they're talking main shit. You know, it's like during a fight, right? All right, you know, boxers or whatever, or UFC fighters, right? They're like, hey, who do you want to fight next? Like, man, I'm taking down the champ, man. I'm telling you, the main champ's like, oh shit, this nigga want to go against the champ. All right, so same thing right now, man. All right, China's been winning fucking battles after battles, you know, and freaking matches after matches. Russia, same thing. The Russian fighter, the Chinese fighter, they've been winning matches. All right, so they want to get one. They want to try. All right, a crack at the championship, man, at the belt, basically, man. All right, and who doesn't want that, right? That's what isn't the whole point. You're boxing, right? So to be number one, right? So these nations, same thing, man. The whole reason they're doing the whole thing is because they want to be number one. They want to get one with Esau. They want to get a match. All right, through Spirit, and through Spirit, you know, I guess I'll just ended up here in Obadiah 1 and 6. How are the things that Esau searched out? Hard is his hid things sought up, man. All right, and for a while, you know, Esau was able to control the world through its witchcraft, you know, manipulation, its money system. All right, it's geopolitics. All right, and little by little, it's all that was starting to get exposed, man. These nations started cutting off the petrodollar. These nations stopped doing business with America. They stopped making any kind of alliance or bilateral deals with them, you know. And to the point right now with the Chinese Communist Party saying, what? Hey, man, fuck it, man. We don't want no more American influence, man. You know, yeah, you guys made the internet, but we got our own internet. Yeah, you guys make Twitter, we got our own Twitter. Yeah, you guys got YouTube, we got a better Twitter. You know, we got that TikTok shite. All right. So and pretty soon the money too, right? You already see what's going on with the cryptocurrencies, right? They're gonna be like, hey, man, fuck that US shite. You know, we're using You know, whatever hell coin they want to use, man, at the end of the day, right? It says, Obadiah 1 and 6, how are the things of Esau searched out, and how his hid things sought up? All right, all these nations, little by little, rooting Esau. All right, all his little poison, you know, his hiding places. All right, they're being rooted out, man. All right, from all nations, except the light. You already see what's going on in Canada. Every other day, every other week, it's always like, Native American burial grounds or fucking tombs of little children next to a church or a government official building or some house or some shit of some famous person in Canadian history, man. All right, all that little by little is coming out, man. All right, how Esau gets down, it has gotten down. All right, especially with these other nations, man. But they couldn't say shit, you know. It says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee. All right, and again, you know, we made deals at the G20. You know, even though that's all full of shite. All right, you know, but you see, man, these nations are pretty much like, all right, we'll come together, we'll talk. All right, just like America does, right? Okay, I'm a what does Esau say? You know, I'm a pretty reasonable guy. I'll sit down and talk. You know, at the end of the day, he'll say whatever the hell whatever he wants, and then he'll still do whatever the hell he wants, man. Right? He'll sit down with you. He'll be like, yeah, man, yeah, you right, man. We gotta work together, this and that. Yeah, there's gonna be a peace accord. All right, and next thing you know, you fucking bombing shit, man. You know, you go ask Iran. Hey, go ask the Native Americans, man. All right. It says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. All right, and through reason, that's the whole reason why these nations were at peace with America, because they couldn't do shit, man. All right, so they just had to smile, just like we do. That's what we tell our people, right? Hey, just keep it peaceful, man. All right, you know, what is it? Live to fight another day, man. All right, through spirit. That's the only thing we got. All right, but pretty soon the Most High is going to give us that power, man. Just like how you see the Most High is giving power, all right, and spirits to these heathen nations to go up against mighty Esau, and you see how he's bringing down Esau's spirit, man. All right, pretty soon he's going to elevate us all the way to the top, man. All right, it says they and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him, man. All right, and again, through spirit, you already see what's going on with these leaders. All right, what's going on with American officials. All right, what agenda is being pushed here? You know, whether it be the LGBT or the goddamn fucking the cure for the cooties. All right, that's the agenda of these government officials and these people, man. All right, well, these other nations over there, they're talking about, well, we're gonna have drafts. We're gonna have to implement certain programs to build up the community. We're gonna have infrastructure. All right, through spirit, we're gonna have a standing army. All right, we're gonna get ready to go against America, man. You already see the Muslims, man. All right, they best believe they got the whole nation ready to go, man. All right, so why? But America, all right, especially these European nations, they don't see it coming, man. All right, they've been living cozy their whole lives. All right, in other words, they're in denial, man. All right, because they don't want no funk. All right, like, man, I don't want no funk. So the only thing I could do through spirit is just keep it peaceful and in hopes that nothing happens, man. All right, that's the mentality these people are, man. They're not like, well, if something happens, I'm about to fight, man. Now they don't want none to do with it, man. All right. So with that, brothers, through spirit, pray, Jay gonna go back to slavery. You know, you got, all right. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Yes. Actually, the spirit, let me read a little bit of this. It says, on the controversial observation of Hong Kong into the Chinese system, Xi defended the implementation of the national security law, which curves Western-style freedoms. There it is, man. Through the spirit, you know, all these nations are eventually kicking Esau off. All right, and they don't want to do no with it, man. All right, they're ready to go, man. All right, because what is Western civilization? Pretty much be effeminized, man. All right, give women's rights. All right, be all peaceful and whatnot. All right, hey, these nations are not into that, man. All right, through the spirit, man. All right, it says Xi defended the implementation of the national security law, which curves Western-style freedoms. He also reaffirmed China's goal of reunifying Taiwan and the mainland. No one should underestimate the strong determination, firm will, and strong ability of the Chinese people to safeguard national sovereignty and territorial integrity, Xi said in mainland China's lexicon. Territorial integrity is incomplete without the observation of Taiwan, which broke away from the mainland in 1949 when the CCP took it over through a civil war. The goal of building China into a great modern socialist country in all respects will surely be realized, and the dream of great rejuvenation will surely come true, Xi declared, man. Alright, and that's the will of these nations, man. They actually think through spirit, that what? Hey, they're gonna be next, man. Alright, but we already know, man, all these nations are gonna go up against each other, all right? And then there's still fight against Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. All right? Who's going to take over all this, man? All right? And that's what faith we got. And other than that, hey, we're full fucked, right? All right? Yo, who ready to go to China to be a slave, man? For another God knows how many years, man. You know? Fuck that, man. This has to be it, man. All right? So with that, brothers, through the Spirit of Bashim Yahushai, till next time, give all praise and honors to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakakodash Brakata. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the Great Millstone, and shalom and salutation to all you brothers out there pushing the word with true sincerity. Till next time, shalom, and y'all stay safe now. Blah, blah, blah.